and they pour libation against you.
No, omugu and send the chiawa.
And they give you 14 days to live.
Omuma and if we do 9 such as here.
After 60 days, you will still be dancing. Amen.
Amen.
Fearless generation. We will defend what is truth. Majority of you have watched the video that is in circulation, where that adult toddler, that educated illiterate Agyin Asare is saying that we gave him 14 days to die, and 60 days up, he's still moving and kicking.
Who controls the cosmic realm? And after 60 days, we are still here.
Agyin Asare have not been summoned at Togbi Zakaje's temple. No. So for him to come out like a child in that video.
Please subscribe, like, and share.
Ebusian penise somofiju na kramanya baby da. Somofinju ye de na chese kraman ni baby da. Osofo Agyin Asare asaba bonten ede nsem bi abetudwa afa Nogokp issue no ho. Ni nyina ne se ose Nogokp for aman 14 days se obewu nanso 60 days ni oraso etenkwam esa agbaja gbalogo bobobo akpese achigo aha Nogokp for ena ebo sa atwene no ana no eda so tenkwam a osasa na ema wo mo mpani se nanka kuku jaye a keke nso ebejai abusua asem a Sofo Agyin Asare kan ye Nogokp for kasamafo togbe nufia ganso ababonten ede nsem bi abepi so kai se ahaye Mosby TVGH subscribe channel no na fe drop a comment ne Sofo Agyin Asare kan ye ese se oka anase ensese oka yenkohwe Sofo Agyin Asare video no.
And me, in this country, I'm an example that if you are a child of God and they pour libation against you, and they give you 14 days to live, after 60 days, you will still be dancing. Amen.
Amen.
I mean, that history can never be erased. Amen.
Amen.
Because it was done publicly. All the TV stations took it, the social media took it. That the gods of thunder and the ancestors will show Agyin Asare in 14 days who controls the cosmic realm. And after 60 days, we are still here. And I am not going now. It is not time for me to go yet. I have some more devils to cast out. Some more sick to heal. Some more people to empower. Some more teachings to release. Oh, give the Lord praise.
Usion Sofo Agyin Asare nsem a okokeka ye no eno na mede ebesom wo ewo Mosby TVGH efe yenko ne yenkotie nufiaga nasem a ono nso ede abetudwa.
It's time to set some records straight, because I've seen a lot of my followers who are very angry about the situation, and some are even calling me names. Some are saying I even went in for a bribe from Agyin Asare. All kind of names that have been called. But I would like to set this record straight tonight. First and foremost, I would like to tell everyone that I, Nufialaga cannot be bribed, cannot be bought by money from the church, okay? I cannot be bought nor bribed. I will always stand for the truth. Even at the brink of death, I will stand on and defend what I believe in. Kalaopa viominya. I am not scared. I am one fearless. I am one fearless generation. We will defend what is truth. Majority of you have watched the video that is in circulation, where that adult toddler, that educated illiterate Agyin Asare is saying that we gave him 14 days to die, and 60 days up, he's still moving and kicking. What? This adult toddler, unfortunately, is being followed by people who claim to be educated. This is so sad. Because of European religion, because of a religion that was brought to you, you cannot think for yourself. We decide to follow blindly the so-called men of God, who are only enriching themselves with the money of the poor people. Without his congregant, Agyin Asare is nobody, would have been the poorest man on earth. But the sheep keep bringing into the coffins. The sheep keep building his money empire for him. And he has to lie to them to sustain his lies. Well, now, there is this committee. There is a committee that was set up by the Africanian Mission to tackle issues issues that concern the Volta region when there is some kind of issues like this. So the committee, which I am also a member of, which the Fiato of Nogokp, Togbi Agbojalu, Togbi Labara are all part of. Now, when there is issue, this committee gets in and contact the chief and opinion leaders to see how best to resolve or to handle the issue. And as a matter of fact, I am the spokesperson. I, Nufialaga Maupomo Kobla Nonyibe, I'm the spokesperson, and at the same time became the spokesperson on the Nogokp issue. This is no secret. Everyone knows about it. Now, before the press conference, when this issue, the first video about that adult toddler came out, and he was saying Nogokp is a demonic headquarters, the Fiato reached out. Now, I would like all of you to pay attention because I want to establish a point. Reach out to the paramount chief of some traditional area. And he was quoted as saying that nobody has come to him. So what happened? The Dufia of Nogokp went to him to inform him about his decisions. That no, as a chief of Nogokp, he will not sit down for his community to be demonized for no reason. Well, what the response, what the paramount chief said, I will hold it on for now. At the right time, I will say it. So we went ahead to have our press conference. Well, everything about the press conference, I'm not saying because maybe I'm rich. I'm not rich, but I lobbied to raise the funds for the entire process that leading to the press conference. I lobbied and raised the necessary funding for the press conference. Now, after the press conference, it was quoted, not quoted, we heard on air that the paramount chief said that he has disassociated himself from the press conference and the ultimatum that was given to Agyin Asare. Well, I wasn't surprised though, because of the response he gave to his own Dufia. For me, I was anticipating something like that. So when I heard it, that he said he has disassociated himself from the press conference, I wasn't surprised or shocked in any way. Now, in our press conference, I never said that Agyin Asare would die after 14 days. No, I never said that. So for Agyin Asare, so-called educated person, should make a video to say that we gave him 14 days, and he is still, after 60 days, he's still moving, and he was showing his thoughtless movement to his congregants. Well, my followers and my loved ones, now, the same paramount chief who said he has disassociated himself from the what? From the press conference that we did, now invited the so-called Peace Council, and he hosted them with his subcommittees. Someone who said he had disassociated himself from the press conference, he invited the Peace Council on the same Agyin Asare issue. My followers, the question is, what has changed for him to now invite the Peace Council on the Agyin Asare issue? Is it not the same person who said he has disassociated himself from it? Folks, it doesn't tally. It doesn't make sense. But I will leave the judgment for you to judge. I would like to state emphatically that, trust me, as I speak, I know Agyin Asare have not been even summoned at any deity. Yes. So far as I'm concerned, so far as the information I have, Agyin Asare have not been summoned at Togbi Zakaje's temple. No. So for him to come out like a child in that video saying that he was given 14 days, 60 days on, he's still alive. You see, these so-called men of God have a way to play with their congregants. You see, the pastors, the so-called archbishops, making money out of their ignorance of their followers. Those who are using the name of God to make money have developed a system to cage their followers. Though you may see graduates in churches who are being controlled by these so-called men of God, because Agyin and Yejumabio, they've coded them, they've decoded them, and they've coded them, and they managed to put fear in them just to manipulate them. Well, some of us are above that. Some of us are above that game. And we know, my fellow Votarians of Bao, we know there is a grand plan to silence us, but it's not going to work. They know that the only way they can suppress us or silence us, disunite us, is to attack our supreme energies, is to attack our strongholds, places that our ancient fathers used to secure this land. Yes. So what Agyin Asare came to do about Nogokp issue was a well-cooked and planned thing. Unfortunately, many do not have eyes to see or to understand the game plan. But some of us do. Yes, they cannot. You see, the plan is to break our culture, is to break our tradition, and to break our spirituality. And that is the only way they think they can make us koto to their useless religions. If they really want a religious fight, then they should be well prepared. Me, I'm a mano. Kalaovio minya. I don't care. Dying for my land. Dying for my Asian fathers. Because my Asian fathers laid their lives to secure this land. I am one fearless generation. You cannot, nobody can intimidate me. So those who think they will come after our religion, our spirituality, our culture, our tradition, should rethink again, because there is fire in our eyes this time around. We are not scared of anybody. Yes, we respect everyone, but we are not scared of anyone. So folks, with regards to the Nogokp issue, from my look of things, some of our chiefs have been compromised, and I don't want to be part of that system. Some of our chiefs and leaders have been compromised because of their stomach direction, because of money, l'argent, a gars. Now I'm calling on the youth to stand up, to defend what is theirs. We are a generation that don't fear death, and you cannot threaten us with death, because we know death is a process. This is not my first time on earth. Even if you pay attention to my teachings, this is not my first or second or third time on this earth. I am old soul in a new body. And I will defend what we did in the ancient past. Those who have become, or those who are the generation of those who betrayed our ancient fathers, should watch out. Because there is a new wind blowing throughout Africa. There is a new wind blowing across Africa, where the black man is standing for his rights. Yes. If we know who we are, we won't fear no death, nor no threats. During and after the press conference, I received so many threats messages, so many attacks, but I've survived them all. Sometimes I tell those who are calling me to come one-on-one. Yes, because I know the supreme energies of the land are with me. Yes, they are with me. They are with everyone who will stand and fight for what is right. Finally, this go to everyone about anya bloga mala ayina mio about katan la abani banji. Miapa fiaode. Miapa afiarode. Miapa afiarode. Miate anyi akarakada wongu. Some of our chiefs cannot be trusted. They will sell you out because of $1. Yes. Some of our paramount chiefs and some of our chiefs cannot be trusted during this struggle. That is why in the ancient past, the priestly kings that ruled us in the ancient past, because he's a king at the same time, he's a priest, a trononya. Never ho a zangudua, a troadagara. Yes. What do we see today? Miapa efiaroa oko fodo kodongwa odokio. They don't care. Oma care about your citizens. So, afia wakpo aga, aho, avo, nyatapare, dakakwe amaraka kwe blogger. Na ayata I will become an enemy to some people. So be it. But the truth must be said. So, folks, the issue of Nogokp is in the hands of the people of Nogokp. If they fail Abanyigba, they should know that they are also part of Abanyigba. Nogokp is one land, was respected or is respected in the ancient past and even to today. Because those who were in charge then would not tolerate this nonsense going on. Justice would have been served long time. But when people have been compromised, the truth becomes a lie. Agyin Asare is nobody. That man is nobody. It's nobody. See, we've not even done anything yet about like to summon Agyin Asare to any shrine or temple. We've not done it yet. But look at his actions. You see fear. Look at his action. Immediately after the press conference, he said he has declared 7 days fasting. Again with the Nogokp issue. You can see fear. He's nobody. The man is nobody. The man is a businessman. Agyin Asare is just a businessman making money in the name of God. If Agyin Asare claims he's a man, one-on-one, I challenge him to come to the Volta region for a challenge. He should bring his God. Open challenge. And only one small boy will useless him. Again, Agyin Asare is nobody. Even the bird that flies in the air or in the skies is more powerful than him.